Hello and welcome to my new little astronomy video. It's a video about one constellation, a constellation I've never seen with my eyes, unfortunately, but a constellation I like very much. It's a constellation who is absolutely fatal for flat Earth, the Southern Cross. Therefore, I named this video Crux, also known as Southern Cross, the cross on the tombstone of flat Earth. Why is that? I already talked about the Southern Cross in one of my early videos, 3 questions for flat earthers, where I said that the Southern Cross is always visible from New Zealand, South Africa, and South America. When you discuss with flat earthers, you always hear the answer, yes, but not at the same time. It's at different times that you can see the Southern Cross from these positions. So there's no problem whatsoever. Really, let's have a look. I chose for my observations the town of Dunedin in New Zealand and Cape Town in South Africa. And we are going to look if you can see the Southern Cross from both cities at the same time. The direction south is there for Dunedin and there for Cape Town. So far, so good. It's important to know that the Southern Cross is not exactly above the South Pole, but about 30 degrees away from it. A bit like the Big Dipper on the Northern Hemisphere, 30 degrees. That gives us roughly this angle. In this part of the sky, you can see the Southern Cross from Dunedin and like this from Cape Town. Another important thing is that the Southern Cross is circumpolar in both cities, with one small exception. The upmost star Crux of the Southern Cross is not circumpolar in Cape Town. It descends below the horizon briefly every day, but the rest is always above the horizon. Now, how does the sky look from these cities? Of course, I can't travel there right now, but there is a website, a German website. I apologize, with German denominations of the constellations, but you can see them very clearly. There you can type in the place and the time, and this website shows you exactly what the sky looks like. Let's go to Dunedin. I've chosen the beginning of the southern winter in June, the shortest day and the longest night for the Southern Hemisphere, the 22nd of June, and 7 a.m. So that's well before sunrise in Dunedin. Where is the Southern Cross? It's right here, above the southern horizon, directly in the direction south. Now, what time is it now in Cape Town? It's 10 hours behind, so it's the 21st of June at 9 p.m. This is the exact same moment. And where is the Southern Cross from Cape Town? It's right here. I'm not 100% sure if there is daylight saving time. So even if I made a mistake about 1 hour, that doesn't matter much, because 1 hour before the Southern Cross was about here. 1 hour later, it will be here. So we can say safely the Southern Cross is south, also from Cape Town. So we can get rid of the yellow arrows. The Southern Cross is here for New Zealand and here for South Africa simultaneously. And it's not just this moment. Every day during the southern winter, you can see the Southern Cross simultaneously from Cape Town and from Dunedin. And you would also the rest of the year, but during the southern summer, the nights are too short. So the two cities aren't at night at the same time. That's the only problem. Let's take a look at September. It's the beginning of spring on the southern hemisphere. What does it look like then? We have Dunedin, 22nd of September. Of course, we cannot look at 7 a.m. because the sun will be in the sky. We have to go a little earlier, 5:30 a.m. And we see the Southern Crosses here. Direction south, southeast. This SO stands for Südost in German, and Südost is southeast. So here we are at south, southeast, there. Of course, if I look south, east is on my left. Now let's have a look at Cape Town. It's 10 hours behind, so it's the 21st of September, 7:30 p.m. And the Southern Cross is here. Direction south, southwest. You see, you cannot get more opposite directions than these two. Not a chance. And in both towns, it's not very high in the sky. Dunedin, Cape Town. It's about 30 degrees up, not more. So it's quite impossible to work on a flat Earth. Now, how about a round Earth? Let's take a look at our globe at school. Our overhead projector is the sun on our left. We have the 22nd of June, 21st of June in Cape Town. The Earth's axis is tilted towards the sun. So it's our summer and the southern winter. Here's Cape Town. And we can see, since the Earth rotates in this direction, that Cape Town just turned on the night side. So we are a little after sunset. Now from the other side, we have New Zealand, Dunedin. Earth's rotation, we can see we are shortly before sunrise. This is the same moment. Now, is the Southern Cross visible from both cities? Let's have a look. Let's play the Southern Cross. And let's put ourselves above Antarctica. Roughly above Antarctica. As you know, the Southern Cross isn't exactly above Antarctica. It's about 30 degrees from the southern celestial pole. And we can see Dunedin, Cape Town at the same time. So if I can see these two cities, the people in these cities can see me. This is logical. And we have just explained another thing. In New Zealand, we are pointing this way. In Cape Town, we are pointing this way. And we have explained why the Southern Cross points in different directions from Dunedin and Cape Town, all at once. How about the 22nd of September? This is the beginning of the spring in the Southern Hemisphere. It looks like this. The Earth is lit by the sun from pole to pole. And of course, sunset just happened in Cape Town. And sunrise is about to happen in New Zealand. So of course, the period where we can see the Southern Cross from both towns simultaneously is shorter, but it's still there. The proof. I can see Dunedin and Cape Town. They are both still on the night side of the globe simultaneously. Sorry, folks, while this doesn't work at all on a flat Earth, it works perfectly on a globe. I hope you enjoyed it. So long. Bye-bye.